When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I get wreck and that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, I leash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Underway at Allegiant Stadium. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
And that's definitely the way to get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
Right back to Jeanty on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Raiders at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Once again, it's Jeanty. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. This defense for the Broncos, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, team, what's up?
Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Stroud. And it's incomplete. turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Looking to put a drive together.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Here's Nix.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
To throw. Here's Nix. Throws left side. Atwell's got it.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Nix once more.
Flushed out right. And this is caught for Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram with career touchdown number 60.
And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
30-yard line.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Up the middle. It's Genty.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line.
They'll
take this to the 46.
He went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Second and 7. Throwing now is Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. You can look at this Bronco defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
The 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's go. 19 Texas.
Stroud looking to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now 2nd and 3. And now an audible here into something else. A short throw to Ingram. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
The Broncos first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Hey, that's my man. I got him.
Nix to the air. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Nix looking to throw again. Open man right side is Ingram. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Denver.
Ready. Ready. Captain. Joe.
To throw is Nix. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Here we go. Alert the hot.
4th down. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And that play is blown up, losing yards. Back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, Captain.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. A dump off here to Bolden. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To the right, yeah.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's 2nd and 10. And now they'll shift things around. And Here's a quick throw out to Mims. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. And it will be intercepted. Picked up by Quay Walker. And the Raiders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Stroud from his own end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Bolden. To about the 26 here.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Bombers.
Looking to throw. Nix. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it. This is Boulder. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Nick's going to tap this forward. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Raiders Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
18. What's up?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. That's complete to DK. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
All right. 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
38-yard line. It's a pick of the 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. In motion goes the tight end. Nix from the shotgun. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Justin, sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now it's Nix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
From the left side, it's complete. And he gets us one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Captain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. He'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
Bombers.
Back to the air with Nix. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And they work this out past the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
All right. 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw it. Going for the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. On the toss, Genty. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Another toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play. And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
Man, it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. Still to go. Third down now. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
All right. 118.
Stroud completes this out wide. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up the fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
118. That's it.
Now Stroud. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's first and 10.
118. That's it.
Throwing now is Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Broncos 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this one.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up counting the ball up, you end up throwing a pin, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Here's Nix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, down at the 33. Throwing Nix. And he'll just get rid of it.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Nix to the air. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass taken in. It's been tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Raiders 14.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Hey, Uno. 19. Nike Texas.
Stroud looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And Stroud now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Ashton Genty, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To throw is Nix. This is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Broncos are once again back in front. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Stroud. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Stroud out of the gun here. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across the midfield. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Back to throw again. Being chased out left. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Back to throw now on second and 10. To the left side, finds his receiver, Noel. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Bolden to start the drive. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Oh, this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, Plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now it's Boulder. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football part.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll run again with Boulder. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Harvey trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
I'm a little surprised right here. They got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here now, 2nd and goal. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Broncos 31, Raiders 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
Tony. Here we go. 18. That's right.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.